genuinely how I'm doing. I mean, I'll just be real, guys. I mean, I guess it's been like what, like 7 months now. I can just say it, guys. I'm not good at all. Like, just to be completely honest, I'm just not. I'm not gonna lie. I've been through some deeply traumatic experiences over this past year. Let's just keep it 100%. I mean, I can sit here and tell you that it didn't affect me at all. And to be honest, I've lied long enough to myself. I've lied long enough to my community. Obviously, I'm not okay. How the could I be okay? Absolutely not. I mean, guys, you guys got to understand, bro. My ex fucked me up, straight up, and I'll just admit that publicly. That she fucked me up. I am not gonna lie. Do you know how bad it hurts to have someone that you deeply care about, where you pour everything into, and then because you don't want to marry them, they go and slander your name online and try to get you labeled as an abuser, and everybody believed it? That's the crazy thing. Some of my fucking friends believed that shit. And it's only been 7 months now to where I'm able to undo the insane amount of damage she did to my fucking life. Everybody believed that shit without any proof whatsoever. Bro, she fucked my life up terribly. Yeah, no, it fucking sucks. No, obviously I'm not good, but I mean, you guys will be happy to know that at least I've now put my ego to the side where I'll fucking get a therapist. Thank fucking God. I've stopped being a dumbass for 2 fucking seconds. No, I'm horrifically fucked up. My mental is fucking terrible. Like, I mean, obviously, I mean, you saw this shit with MTASH. I mean, do you want to know why that shit fucked me up so much? It's because obviously I doubt every single relationship that I have. Obviously, it's fucking terrible, bro. I want you guys to think of a consistent track record in my fucking career and in my fucking life, which is how many people I have done absolutely everything for, and how many of those people have stabbed me in the fucking back. And then you know what's crazy? When those people stab me in the back, you know what the internet says? They're right. He deserved it. Obviously, it's fucking terrible. And you guys have seen it. And now it sucks because I know YouTube doesn't get it because they don't understand the context. I mean, I would challenge anybody to find a creator, or fuck it, even a human being, where our relationship didn't start by me saying, hey man, is there anything I can do to help you out? But yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I put on, because I have to, I put on this front where I'm a narcissist. I put on this front where I'm like this guy who can't be touched emotionally or mentally. But I mean, let's just be fucking real. I've been crashing the fuck out lately. You know, I mean, obviously my health is pretty fucked up. I'll be real. I mean, it's been like 4 months since I've gone live and I've felt good. You know, I mean, obviously I'm getting into the gym. I'm gardening. I'm trying to get better. I'm taking fish oil, daily multivitamin, a B12 because I feel like my memory and my brain's failing because I felt like I was losing my fucking mind. I'm on magnesium to hopefully help the anxiety. I'm horribly afraid of taking actual anxiety meds because last time I did it, I almost killed myself. So yeah, it's fucking terrible, right? It sucks. No, I mean, it sucks. I mean, the fragility of so many of my relationships was on full display. And yes, I'm not going to lie. When people accuse me of having fake friendships, it freaks me the fuck out. I mean, you know, I got fucking divorced. Well, okay, I didn't get divorced. We agreed to get divorced. And I want to make that very clear. The internet really likes saying that I got divorced. That's just something that didn't happen. I mean, with that relationship, I was attempting to get divorced 5 times before eventually we agreed on the 6th. Thank God. Unfortunately, things got very muddy by that time, but absolutely I was miserable in that relationship. I mean, who wouldn't be? Then, you know, I take care of somebody else, and I mean that word specifically. I took care of Pink for a year and a fucking half, and she stabs me in the back and calls me an abuser just because I don't want to marry her. It's fucking awful. Then I get told by my fucking lawyers, oh yeah, well, it's going to be very hard to prove defamation. And to be honest, only $62,000 of damage can realistically be proven. It's going to cost you about $200,000 worth of lawyer fees. So if you want to wait 2.5 years to spend $200,000 to recoup $62,000 and then get a certificate saying that you were innocent, even though the internet is going to say if they like you, they believe you. If they hate you, then they still are going to fucking call you an abuser. Yeah, it's a fucking lose-lose. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I got over hard, and thankfully some part of me is so fucking crazy that I can still go live and say that shit with a fucking smile. Thankfully, you know, I mean, I lived a very blessed life, but I think what's happening right now is that behind the scenes things are now actually so good. I have a very great friend group. My career is doing fucking incredible on Twitch and YouTube, which I thought I was going to be fucked after I left OTK, to be completely honest. I did. After I left OTK, after I left Steak and Eggs, I thought I was going to be fucked. I'm going to keep this shit so for real with y'all. I thought I was cooked. I thought nobody would watch my ass. I thought my career was kaput. I thought it was done. I did not expect anywhere near the fucking astronomical growth that was going to happen the moment I just focused on myself and focused on my community. I didn't believe that. I didn't know that shit at all. Hell no. Hell no, I didn't know that shit. I mean, thankfully I've lost 20 more pounds since then. It's funny, you know, I got sent a cease and desist about 3 months ago saying I need to stop defaming my ex, and then I continue saying the exact same shit that I've been saying, and obviously that didn't go anywhere because I'm not defaming, because you can't take me to court for telling the truth. It's very easy. That being said, and I'm just going to be completely real, proving defamation is terrible. And I mean, I'll be real. The internet right now has kind of been dictated by, well, if we like you, you're really cool and you're an angel. But if we hate you, you're a rapist, you're a Nazi, you're an abuser, you're a pedophile, you're a transphobe, you're a homophobe. I mean, I don't mean to drag these guys' names in there lately, but like the fucking H3 content cop with fucking iDubbbz, and then he's gonna make content with fucking Hassan, Denims, and Frogan. Bro, those people are so unhealthy for the space, it's ridiculous. And I mean this genuinely. I think they're all pieces of shit. You want to know why? Because they will not address any criticism that anybody ever has for them, and they're going to deflect, and they're going to say, guys, isn't this the guy who's like a fucking murderer? Isn't this the guy who like kids? Like, they'll just make up shit that never happened to convince everybody else that they're a criminal. And this is the mentality that's been spewed en masse all over the internet. And this is a topic that I'm going to touch on later. Guys, I make a post in support of Gargura. I make a post in support of Gargura and how I think VTuber agencies are predatory and a scam. I get called a grifter. I get called a clout chaser. Brother, I have been advocating for 4 years for VTubers to get properly compensated and to be properly taken care of. And I'm going to be making an entire video on that, on how fucking stupid people are and how these people are the people who are hurting Gura the most. But yes, am I okay? I think the honest answer is no. And I don't know if I'll ever be fully okay. I mean, you guys got to understand, every single friendship that I have is underneath a microscope on the internet. And I'll be real, there's a lot of people, and I just need you guys to know this shit, there's a lot of people who want to be my friend. There are. And I'm a guy where I never say no to that. I am down to be anybody's friend at any fucking time. But the amount of people who have pretended, guys, and I'm not going to mention who this is, there was a guy on the internet who pretended to be my friend for 3 years, admitted it publicly on the internet, and nobody fucking cared. He said on stream, I pretended to be your friend for 3 years. Nobody called him out on that. People, obviously that's deeply traumatic. How could that not be deeply traumatic? And then I see other people in the space who are like, yeah, we're cool. Why the f would you want to be cool with somebody who does that shit? Not that I'm angry at them, but I'm just saying that doesn't seem like a good idea. Me personally, that don't seem like a good idea. And then as much as I want to say this is an isolated event, it's not. It's really not. I get consistently fucked over. And you know what people say? You know what people say? Well, he's the common denominator, so it must be his fault. That's what's crazy. Well, he keeps on getting fucked over, so he must be the problem. It haunts me every fucking day. And it's just like, you know what they can say? He's the common denominator. But you know what they can't say? Where I fucked up to where my actions deserve that shit. They can't. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of freaky. I mean, I've taken like fucking 5 days off now because I once again get horrendously fucked over. I get horrendously blasphemed. I get all of this shit when it's like, I don't know, man. Just sometimes things are just cooked. It is. And I think the problem is that, you know, I don't really see how to fix this at all. And I just got to realize that for the rest of my life as a content creator, whenever anything goes wrong with anybody, people are going to say it's your fault. You guys got to understand how fucked up that is. Like, legit. So, I get to live the rest of my life as a content creator where if anything goes wrong in any relationship, as the guy that everybody wants to be friends with, whether that be for pursuit of fame, financial stability, or clout, if any relationship I have goes wrong, I get blamed for it. Like, legit. And then if I go in too hard on somebody who's me over, I'm a bully because I'm the larger content creator. I want you guys to tell me where I'm telling lies. I've just, and I hate to say this, but I do. I mean, this is my, and I'm gonna do the cardinal sin that no YouTuber should ever do. Enviosity, being called a mint picker, me, is when people doubt the validity of my relationships. It is deeply traumatic to me. It is. I mean, you guys got to understand, even this shit with Mr. Pokey, that shit fucked me up. Do you know how horrified that once again I might be in a friendship that's like not real? Do you know how freaky that is to me? Guys, over the past couple weeks, I've been doubting everything in my life. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. Because then I know if anything goes wrong with Mr. Pokey, I'm going to get blamed for it. I mean, once again, and I'm trying to move past this, but his chat calling me an abuser and a manipulator and a gaslighter, when anybody with half an IQ understands that I have been nothing but a great friend of that guy for over 2 years. I've had his back for everything. But knowing, when I saw that community, when I saw that chat say that shit about me, it's really like, wow. Like, why would I ever be nice to anybody when the internet, no matter what I did, I mean, guys, I'm not even going to troll you. There was a girl who was living alone and scared in a cockroach-infested house. So I offered her to move in with me. I took care of her life. I helped her reorganize her content creation career. And in 2 months, I multiplied her income by a factor of 33. I get her a new friend group. I help her restore her relationship with her family. I don't want to marry her. She calls me an abuser. I lose like 70% of people I care about. I have an issue with Mr. Pokey, a guy who I've helped for 2 years in everything he's ever wanted to do. Things get shaky, Tectone's an abuser. He's a manipulator. He's a gaslighter. If you want to know if I'm okay, no, obviously not. How the fuck could I be? I'm in a unwinnable situation where I have to have the world's strongest resolve, because I have to go into everything with my back against the wall, and I have to fight every fucking buddy with nobody. I have to play on max difficulty while they play on easy difficulty. All because a couple of women decide to lie. All because a couple people from Arknights are upset I didn't like their game. All because a couple of people from Genshin Impact said, oh, he doesn't like our game, I hate him. Yeah, it fucking sucks. It's frustrating. I'm angry as shit. And you know what the crazy thing is? Then I have health issues. I got issues with my heart. I got issues with my lungs. I go to 5 different doctor's appointments. Every single one of them tells me that I'm okay. Then why don't I feel okay? Why do I wake up at night, 4 a.m. on the dot, with heart palpitations, thinking my life is going to end? And you know the only thing that I'm thinking? If I die, the haters win. If I die, they're going to label me as one of the worst human beings on the internet. And I legit say, I can't let the haters win. Because these people have fucked me over for so long. Absolutely, it's fucking terrible. I would challenge anybody. I would challenge anybody to find somebody who's been fucked over more by doing the right thing consistently. Do I make a mistake every now and then? Absolutely. My emotions sometimes get the better of me. But 99 times out of 100, I am very reasonable. I'm very easy to talk to. I had some guy say that I'm a fucking sociopath and that I lack empathy. Brother, my problem is that I care too much. And you know what the worst thing is? I had to deal with motherfuckers calling me a sociopath and that I lack empathy for anybody. Once again, I challenge you to find any creator where at a point I was not offering them to help them with anything they need. Yes, I was hurt. Yes, I was upset. Yes, a lot of people have done a lot of damage to me. And yes, I have not been able to recover from that. But I hope you realize how scary these things are. And the part that's even scarier is when people come at me with all this shit, how everybody believes it. It's horrifying. I meet new people in the space, and the only thing I can think is, do these people actually want to talk to me, or are they just here just to get a fucking react out of me? And you guys got to understand, my entire career, everything that I do is to highlight smaller content creators. That's everything that I fucking do. My entire existence as a CC is to bring money to other content creators who need it. My entire existence as a CC is to bring justifications and proper conditions to play games without getting fucked and people falling victim to predatory practices. That's all I do. That is my thing. And I get told I'm Hitler every day. Obviously, it sucks. And for a long time, I can go, I don't even know what to call it. I become this stone golem that's just relentlessly, mercilessly going forward through the lava and the explosions to do what I need to do despite everything in my way. But eventually, the ultimate wears off. Eventually, the rock starts to chip away. And eventually, some of that damage gets to me. It does. And over the past 2 weeks, you're goddamn right it got to me. You're goddamn right. And it's just, I can't tell you how many questions and how many times in my head I have to think, for the rest of my life, I'm going to get things that I never did thrown in my face. I'm going to be suffering from things I never did to where maybe even my kids hear about it. And I've had to have become a narcissist out of mere sanctity of my own mental. Oh, people want to call me abuser? Whatever, man, I'm a millionaire. People want to call me an abuser? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I got a Genesis GV80, bro. Who cares? People want to call me a gaslighter? Oh, I get more viewers than you. Who cares? Like, the people who you let in are the ones who are going to be able to hurt you the most. And the problem is I let everybody in. I would also like to challenge anybody. Can you guys name a single creator where when they wanted to do content with them, I said no? And it sucks because you guys don't get this, but when I go offline in my life, I'm not hanging out with streamers. I'm just hanging out with people because people are people. And it sucks because I'm in the position where I have to go live on my stream and say, hey guys, look at how good of a person I am. And it makes me feel fucking pathetic. Because how else am I supposed to clear up everybody telling my community, my chat, the people who have had my back, who have given me a career, who have let me live a dream life my entire fucking life, when they can tell, oh yeah, your favorite streamer, he's a piece of shit. You know he hits women? Proof? Oh, I don't know. I just heard it off a Reddit article. It sucks. It does absolutely suck. How could it be anything other than it sucks? But if you guys want to know why I get so angry, if you guys want to know why I get so deeply hurt, because this whole time I put up this front where I am this untouchable, unaffectable amalgamation. No. You guys got to understand, when I get hurt, it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. It sucks. I have been over so many times. I have been over so many times. It hurts a lot. It blows. And it'll probably happen again. I need therapy. Really bad. I do. But I cannot tell you how many times the cycle of my life is. I meet somebody new. I help them out. I think that we're friends. I think our relationship matters. And then they stab me in the back. Guys, I know at least 5 names for you guys. Even new viewers can think of at least 5 people who have done that shit to me. Oh, and then here's the best part. Then the community says it's my fault. Do you know how much it sucks that some of my closest friends behind the scenes say they just can't do content with me anymore on stream? Yeah, it sucks. And here's the thing. I know if I were to do content with these people, it's not for viewership. It's not for viewer count. I know my viewership would go down. I can go live and just play gacha games and react to videos and get like 5,000-6,000 viewers. I just miss my friends. That's it. It would be nice if we could just do shit together on stream, but I know I can't. And it sucks. So yeah, I have a lot of fucking damage on my mental. And I know a weaker man would quit in this position. Everything I do in my life, everything I've done in the past 5 days is, I need to do this so I don't die, so I can continue streaming, because I cannot let the haters win. I can't. I'll be fucked if another woman ruins another man's life. I'll be fucked if another one of these fake-ass content creators ruins another man's life. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm dealing with a lot. And yeah, it's scary as shit when I get to be told that I'm the bad guy. Yeah, it's scary as shit when I see people's chats completely unmoderated, when they're calling someone who's supposed to be their friend someone who's committing crimes. And here's the thing. A lot of y'all are saying, oh, is he talking about MTash? Is he talking about Mr. Pokey? Is he talking about Slime? Is he talking about Atsu? Is he talking about Pink? Is he talking about Frame? Is he talking about this person? Is he talking about that person? Can you guys just think for 5 seconds and realize how scary it is, how many people popped into your fucking mind as I'm talking about that? I agree I'm not perfect. I agree I make mistakes. But I cannot tell you how deeply it hurts to be told that I'm a bad friend when all I do is try to be the best fucking friend I possibly can be. Yeah. It sucks ass, guys. It sucks ass. And a lot of my friends have lost their careers due to false claims. And I'm very tired of seeing the internet win. And I'm very tired of seeing people who are nothing but good lose everything they have just because someone decides to lie and nobody decides to fact check it. And yeah, based on the current climate, and seeing how the community reacts and seeing the shit I get called off of nothing, to where the people who are going against me get to weaponize lies when all I am doing is telling the truth. And when I make any mistake, I say, oh, that wasn't true. Let me correct it. And they don't do the same courtesy for me. Yes, it's fucking scary. I hope you guys get why it's scary. I hope this at least helps for what's going on in my mind. And don't worry, the next time you watch a react from me, I will be smiling, I will be laughing, and I will be enjoying my life. But understand, yes, I am not an invincible human being. I get bothered just like you and everybody else. And there is a human behind the camera. As much as I'd like you to believe that I am this unstoppable, unbreakable God, the damage is starting to pile up. I've had to do a lot of processing, and it's very scary. But I will continue. Because my father has always said one thing. The best vengeance is living a good life. By 2026, I will be married again. By 2028, I will have a child. And I am going to live a good life in spite of everything and everybody. I refuse to have my life on this earth be something that people feel pity for. I will overcome everything, as I always do. Or I'll just die. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a fucking heart attack and I'll die, and then everybody will call me a fucking piece of shit. I mean, who knows? I guess we'll figure it out. You take your pick. Chat, type 1 if you think I'll win. Type 2 if you think I'll die. I guess we'll figure it out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.